The Steuben Lakes Regional Waste Department is forcing some homeowners to transfer septic tanks to public sewage, and they may have to foot the bill. Fox 55's Brianna Bias talked with neighbors who said they'd rather go to jail than pay for the pipe installation.
When you hear something like that, anger is the first reaction.
Terry Appel and his wife have owned their home in Fremont, Indiana since 2006. They've used a septic tank this whole time, and he says it works just fine. But the Steuben Lakes Regional Waste Department is forcing them to connect to a sewer system instead.
They're going to dig up the front yard and make a mess out there. I know they are because I've seen what they've done other places.
He expects the project to cost around $3,000 up front, but that's just the initial charge. He says there could be more fees once the project begins. The Waste Department's ordinance says the homeowners not only have to pay for the septic tanks to be filled, but also foot the bill for people to come out and connect them to the sewer line.
I'm retired. That is not in my retirement package.
We did reach out to City Council and the Regional Waste Department for comments, but they declined. The Steuben Lakes Regional Waste District's ordinance says their goal is to prevent pollutants and pass-through and to improve recycling. But Appel and his neighbors argue they shouldn't have to switch over because they regularly clean their septic tanks.
The sewage system, they're going to make us hook up to an electric system for a pump, and when the power goes out, and I know what the grid system looks like, it's not good. So when the power goes out, it's going to back up and we're going to have sewage in the house.
And all but 3 of his neighbors have signed a petition saying they don't want to connect to the sewers either. But if those signatures aren't enough, Appel says he will continue to hold his ground.
I'm prepared to go to jail.
In Fremont, I'm Brianna Bias, Fox 55 News.
A couple of neighbors have already switched over their sewer system since the ordinance. They've had to pay thousands of dollars above the original estimates. Whether the ordinance changes or not, some are prepared to stand their ground.